Now, in the past few months, the Russia-Ukraine war has been concentrated to one city, the eastern city of Bakhmut. Russia has been trying to encircle the region to choke supply for Ukrainians. Even after losing the East Bakhmut area, Ukrainians has been determined to hold the fort. And it seems like the strategy is working. The Ukrainian commander-in-chief says that the situation is stabilizing right now. Britain's defense minister has also said that Russian troops have incurred heavy losses, and because of which their assault has stalled. Military experts have agreed with this assessment and added that it is not just the soldiers. Moscow is also running low on equipment, especially heavy tanks. Now, Russia is clearly trying to tone down this narrative. President Vladimir Putin just announced that Russia plans to build a total of 1,600 tanks over the next 3 years. The timing is key here. On one hand, Russia is being accused of tank scarcity. And on the other, West is going to supply 440 heavy tanks to Ukraine over the same period. Russian attacks in and around Bakhmut have dropped to fewer than 20 a day. Now, this number was 30 or even more just a few days back. So Russia's strategy could be changing. From offense, it could be turning to defense. Now, let's understand the geography of Bakhmut. It is part of the Donetsk Oblast, which makes it crucial for Russia, because Donetsk is part of the 4 regions Moscow annexed through its referendums last year. So to capture the last remaining urban centers, Moscow desperately needs Bakhmut. It all started on 7th of May last year. It was 3 months into the war, and a Russian missile struck the city of Bakhmut, catching the Ukrainians off guard. At the time, there was not a single Ukrainian soldier near the area. Today, Bakhmut has become a litmus test, where it could shape how the war will look in the coming months. Now, as a major fallout of the Russia-Ukraine war, Finland, Sweden, Denmark and Norway have now agreed to establish a unified Nordic air defense. The alliance aims to counter growing threats from Moscow. The Nordic countries will operate a joint fleet of more than 250 fighters. Although the official document does not mention Russia, the commander of the Danish Air Force says that the integration is indeed motivated by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The letter of intent was signed at the Ramstein Air Base in Germany last week. Agreement will include cooperative airspace monitoring, training, flexible force deployment, integrated command and control, along with operational planning and execution. Denmark Air Force said in a statement that the goal is to operate together as one force by developing a Nordic concept for joint air operations based on NATO's methodology. This could be a cause of concern for Russia. Russia's military operation in Ukraine, as Moscow likes to call it, has its roots in NATO's enlargement towards Eastern Europe. And since the conflict started, Sweden and Finland have already applied to join NATO, ending their decades-old position of non-alignment. And NATO already includes Norway and Denmark. The 4 countries have over 250 fighter jets, reconnaissance fixed-wing aircraft and also choppers, something that will leave Moscow to do some thinking.
It's now going into a steep climb, 70 degrees, come back and show us a back-to-back maneuver.